time at Spotland in our history. Rochdale against Rushden Diamonds. And if you can listen to that, you will realise that there is a hell of a crowd in here tonight. An estimated 10,000 plus are in attendance for this absolutely massive game. They don't get much bigger than this. To take you through the teams, one time only, Dale are as follows. In fact, I'll start with the Rushden Diamonds team first. Number 1 is Billy Turley, 2 Tarkan Mustafa, 3 Paul Underwood, 5 Mark Peters, 7 Gary Butterworth, 9 Scott Partridge, 11 Andy Burgess, 20 Paul Hall, 29 Stuart Wardley, number 31 is Andy Lowe, number 36 is Andy Tilson, number 9 John Brady. On the bench, this is number 8 John Brady, 12 Brett Angel, 16 Tony Pennock, 18 Stuart Gray, 35 Barry Hunter. And for the Dale, the promotion chasing Dale, at number 1 Neil Edwards, 2 Wayne Evans, 10 is Matt Doughty, 24 Richard Jobson, number 5 is Gareth Griffiths, 7 David Flitcroft, number 9 Michael Oliver, 16 Alan McLaughlin, 14 is Paul Simpson, and number 19 Kevin Townsend, and number 18 Big Mac Lee McEverly. On the bench for Dale, 13 Matt Gilks, 4 Simon Coleman, 27 is Paul Connor. Welcome back for him. What a game to come back in. Number 30 Pat McCourt. And at number 15, Kieran Durkin. McEverly taken out there, surely. We are underway at Spotland Stadium. Dale in the blue. One of the final times that Carcraft will be the main sponsor for this club. The main sponsor for this match, incidentally, is Prefit Windows and Conservatories. And like I say, an estimated 10,000 people inside Spotland tonight. That ball might fall for McEverly. That ball will fall for Michael Oliver. And I think he officially becomes Rochdale's most picked player today. 46 appearances this year for Mike Oliver. One of Dale's finest players this year. Hall from the throw. Mustafa looking to go outside Simpson. Stuck down a bit of a cul-de-sac, but he gets the cross in, which Edwards fields. And Flitcroft trying to get off up the other end. Underwood has to play it and force back. He's going to go back to his goalkeeper Turley. Townsend puts it under pressure. No Platt today. Hamstring trouble for Platty. He was the only major doubt for Dale today. Townsend's off on a run. Turley retreating. It's Townsend! What a brilliant save. Although he has ruled a goal kick. Well, I'll tell you what, Kevin was about an inch away from making it 1-0. I thought the keeper might have got a touch, but the referee and linesman didn't agree. Oliver, they have chances wide. Doughty's onto this. Brighter start made by Dale. Doughty on the outside. Still going, Matt Doughty. He might have overhit it, and he has done. Well, Dale have started really, really brightly here. Really looking to get the tee stuck in. The referee for today, by the way, is Mr. Fernandez, with linesmen Mr. Ingleton and Mr. Glives, I think that is. But either way, just to bring you up to date on a few rules, by the way, tonight. The away goal rule is not in use. So any advantage that you people may have thought that Dale have had, well, it is very much dead level here. Jobson gets in there before Lowe. And Flitcroft, in the end, finds touch. And Rushden might have a chance to come forward. Gary Butterworth, who hit that stunning drive at the weekend. Just to update you, it's 2-2 on aggregate. If in the event the scoreline is to stay that way, we will go to 15 minutes each way extra time. To decide who goes to the grandest stage that the United Kingdom has to offer. Oh, Doughty miskicked. Gets it away though. Oliver. What an atmosphere inside this crowd. Rushden Diamonds thought to have brought 1.5 to 1,800 people here with them today. This is Lowe trying to get round. Jobson and does. What a good shot that was. Very good effort by an Andy Lowe. And Edwards. That's a big header one by number 5 Mark Peters. No Richie Hanlon for them today. He was ruled out with a hamstring injury. Dwayne Darby has an ankle problem and doesn't travel. Like I say, the only injury for Rochdale today is Platt. That's a bad throw from Doughty. McLaughlin will feel. Maybe he might hit one from here. Alan McLaughlin. He might fall from McEvely. It does. Simpson. And that'll go for a goal kick. So Turley, who played such a prominent part in Saturday's match, will restart the match. That ball's gone to the sideline. Dale, as far as the bench are concerned today, have a couple of insurance policies. Paul Connor, who I saw in the gym yesterday working very hard to get fit for this match, has made it to the bench. It's his first game for quite some time. If he manages to get on, that is. And we also have the Irish wizard, Pat McCourt, is also on the bench. Never got used on Saturday. And Rushden Diamonds will have a throw-in, which Underwood will take. Ball put in by Underwood. It's very, very long. And just let run for a goal kick by Doughty. So Edwards to take this kick. We've had about 8 minutes played here in this first half. McLaughlin went for the chip. So Turley off his line and it'll just roll for a goal kick. So Turley, once again, to take the kick. Both penalty areas are a little bit rough and ready to say the least. Offside against Lowe. They were about 1-0 up at this point actually. So they'll come forward again. Can Kevin win that? No, Mustafa got the head in and might come forward. That's a long ball. Partridge onto it. Oh, that was really risky business. Edwards came hurtling out of his goal when really he didn't need to. Jobson, oh, great flick. Alan McLaughlin. And I think that's a free kick to Dale. Or is it a throw-in? No, he's given the free kick. Evans on the ball. Is he going to go for the pass in field? He does. Flitcroft scuffed his pass a little bit and played by Underwood. Jobson. Townsend trying to get up there but beaten in the air. And that's a ball forward for Partridge to chase. He might have won it. Great defending, Griffiths. Brilliant defending, Gareth Griffiths. Ball up in the air for Rushden. Doughty and Hall together. Hall wide with Doughty. Turns inside. Might they get the chance to shoot in his left foot and well wide. Well, I'll tell you what, this could be a major blow for Dale. Richard Jobson is coming to the sideline and it looks to be the end of him because Coleman's stripped off and ready to go. Oh, well, what a sad moment this is. Edwards restarts. Paul Hall it was who put the shot in. One of the original reggae boys, as it were, from the 98 World Cup. And indeed, Richard Jobson's match has come to an end. Well, what a blow this is. Early centre-back change. So Coleman is sent into battle, which has seen its first casualty. Well, that really is sad, and assuming Dale do get through to the final in Cardiff, you can only hope for Richard Jobson. Coleman wins his first header. Mustafa and McEvely chasing. Big Mac can't get to it. So Mustafa will take the throw in. Down the line, looking for Lowe. Doughty wins the header. Townsend. Mustafa clears. Oliver with the head on. Peters to Simpson. Long ball. And sliced by Peters. Bounces for Oliver, who heads on. McEvely trying to bring it down and does. Big Mac on the ball. He did a mad solo effort on Saturday. Simpson, well, you wouldn't have blamed him if he had a shot from there. He's getting a little bit of a reputation, Paul Simpson, for these unbelievable thunderbolts that he puts in. He scored one again on Saturday. Great defending by Dale. Townsend onside. Kevin down the wing. Is he going to come in field? He's got Simpson with him. Kevin might shoot himself. Oh, so near. Well, I'll tell you what, you kind of had the idea Kevin was going to do it all himself. And just looking at the replay monitors here from the ITV Digital boys, he was not far away indeed to opening the scoring, and Dale have had the better chances in this opening 10-15 minutes. That's a high cross. Edwards climbs and Edwards wins, because Andy Burgess was coming right in behind him. Had to be safe and sure. I can only imagine the amount of pride that would flow through Neil Edwards if he was to get to Cardiff. Home country and all. And it'd be quite an honour for him, I'm sure, to grace the former Arms Park, where I'm sure he dreamed of being Wales' #1 many times. And it will be an honour to step out onto the new Arms Park, so to speak. But Burgess is down the left. Rushden have something to say about this. Brilliant defending by Griffiths. Risky play, but they've done well to get themselves out of it. But they've got right back into trouble. Burgess round Evans, crossing. Coleman got the header in. Simpson might fall for Lowe. Referee says play on. Burgess again. Rushden do pose a very potent threat this low, and Paul Hall, Scott Partridge, very dangerous men. Not to mention Stuart Wardley coming from midfield. They'll have to be on the toes. Partridge. That's a good ball in. Oh, Griffiths missed time. And it's a corner to Rushden. Well, it would have been difficult for the referee to give a free kick in those circumstances. But they do have a corner, and they're pretty threatening. They've got some tall men in there. Oliver gets clear, and very well cleared indeed. Wide ball back out to Hall. Miscontrols slightly. Gets his cross in though. Hit one, and well wide in the end. Well, Andy Tilson chose to hit it from fully 25 yards. And you couldn't really blame him. Griffiths has to cover. Doughty again. Well played out of defence. Oliver put Simpson in a bit of a pickle, but well played out of danger by Dale. Peters and McEvely together. And Dale have a throw in, which Simpson will take. Throwing, not too many options. for Matt. Chooses Kevin, who goes down the wing. Tilson to Aymar, and a corner for Dale. So Paul Simpson to whip in one of these corners. It's a little flat. It might fall. It did do in the end for Griffiths. So Turley will restart. That really was a glorious opportunity. He evaded all the players in front of him, did Gareth Griffiths, and he got a good left foot on it, but it sliced off the outside of his boots over the bar, and that really is a glorious opportunity wasted as far as Dale are concerned. Forward by Griffiths from the free kick. Peters and McEverley together. Free kick, or rather a throw into Rushden. Max Briggs' boys have got a decent contingent with them. Mustafa to take the throw in. Headed on. Paul Hall on the ball. Butterworth, long forward looking for Lowe. Griffiths won it, but Hall is on this ball now. Might try and take Doughty on for pace, and he's won that. Can he produce a cross? Partridge low and well over the bar. I think in fact there might have been some type of infringement, because Edwards hasn't taken the kick from the 6-yard box. So Doughty, long forward, headed out. Townsend, that might have been a handball. And it's play on to Lowe. Referee lets the advantage go. Griffiths clears. Good ball from Butterworth. Underwood. Lowe on the ball. Try to use his tricks. McLaughlin, the old stager, in there. Butterworth against Alan McLaughlin again. Burgess. Underwood, who's got further forward than his wingman at the moment. Partridge. Can he produce a cross? He might be able to get round Coleman. Low, maybe. Oh, just wide. Well, I'll tell you what, chances are plenty at the minute for both teams. Rushden are just coming into that game that little bit more. We've had roughly about 20 minutes gone as Townsend is offside. In fact, they might have swapped round just a minute now. It looks as though Coleman is going to mark an Andy Lowe. And Griffiths has gone to try and counter the threat of Partridge. There's a free kick come in here, I think, against Coleman. He went right over the top of Lowe. Lowe stayed down. He's up on his feet now. But it looks as though Rushden might have a free kick in a very dangerous position. So this is the first set piece in field of the match, and one that poses one hell of a big threat to Neil Edwards. Underwood is over it, Lowe is there, Gary Butterworth is there as well. It might be a smash and grab job for Diamonds. Lowe steps up, well over, poorly placed. He's going to restart the match. Poorly placed kick by Lowe. But Rushden are just coming into the game that little bit more now, and really are giving Dale a lot to worry about. Coleman in there with the header. I think Dale just needs to get the ball on the ground and pass it about a little bit. Remember, they can't sit back on the laurels. There's no away goal in progress tonight. Burgess, one-on-one with Evans, and a corner to Rushden Diamonds. So Rushden, who do pose a big threat from corners, they've got a lot of tall players in that 6-yard box. Lowe's gone back post. Burgess is in there. Corner comes in, it's not the greatest. Oh, it hit the post, I think. I think that may have hit the post and come back out. Well, my first impressions were that ball was going nowhere near the goal. I think it hit the post and came back out. Partridge, well in by McLaughlin. Long from Coleman, that's just going to end up in the hands of Turley. Dale needs some ball now and just need to settle this game down. Had a bright start, but Rushden are coming into this game ever that more. And it's things like this, just giving the ball away very cheaply. Simpson, Alan McLaughlin, Long, Townsend on the turn, brilliant ball. Flitcroft has some room. He wants Evans. Alan McLaughlin, Townsend, poor first touch. Evans into Townsend, they're watching him very, very closely. Evans trying to put the ball in for McEvely. I thought it may have been offside. Referee let it go. Yet to find the opening goal in this match. Flick on by Burgess. And Partridge gives it away to Flitcroft. Evans up in the air. Not much chance for Kevin on that occasion. Against his huge centre-backs. Underwood Long. Oh, Lowe might get on the wrong side of Griffiths here. And Andy Lowe, great covering by Matt Doughty. Griffiths was caught. Lowe got on the wrong side of him. Doughty, Hall turned him inside and out. And that may have been, it might still be Mustafa. Well wide. Well, I'll tell you what, the better chances at the moment are falling to the Rushden team. They've settled down somewhat now and look to be making plenty of chances of their own. Hall up in the air, that was a poor pass. Griffiths up in the air by Wardley. Oliver wins. Townsend. Nice play. Mustafa gets the ball though. Kevin might still and just rolls out of play. Well, Kevin Townsend is trying to get on the ball as much as he can. Hasn't really been used to starting the game. He's been on the bench for most of the season. Up in the air, Coleman has to deal with it and does. To Flitcroft. Now can he have a run at this Rushden defence? David Flitcroft might put McEvely in. It's overrunning, but McEvely might still. Simpson on the overlap. Doughty coming from deep. Can he find a cross? He can. Oh, it just got the flick on, and it's a goal kick to Rushden. Well, Turley takes yet another goal kick. Both and Andy Lowe and Griffiths go down. Rushden have a throw in. Well, it's a really open game here at Spotland, as Brian Talbot, the Rushden manager, did say after the game on Saturday. He said he'd play it nice and open, which is the way that Rushden have tended to play most of the season. Simpson getting back and clears. Gives Tilson something to do. Long ball. Everybody's offside. It just rolls to Edwards. And Neil, I'm sure he's just going to punt this one long. Long ball upfield. McEvely loses it. Simpson. Oh, I tell you what, if it had dropped for him, you wouldn't have bet on him having a shot there. Doughty on the overlap. Long ball in. Oh, I tell you what, McEvely, if the cross had gone a little bit longer, may have found himself on the end of it. Coleman in very well. It's left low with a one-on-one with Griffiths, but Edwards came out of his area and cleared. Townsend, Simpson, outside, inside, Townsend again. Can he find a cross? Kevin Townsend still. It's being held off all the time, but he gets round one. Oh, bad pass of Paul Hall. Will come on the break. Low has Burgess in support. Uses him. Rushden flooding forward. Rushden still coming forward. This is Burgess turning McLaughlin inside and out, and the shot's well wide. Well, I'll tell you what, this game really is up for winning here. Both sides making great attacking plays. You do have to say that Rushden are just that little bit better in the air than Dale are, which is expected. Rushden are very much taller than Dale. And there's only a handful of Dale players that may be able to stand up to these tall Rushden lads. The sun is trying to break through momentarily. The rain has stopped. Griffiths in there, great header by the captain. This is Butterworth. Griffiths again with the header. It's not the cleanest. Burgess gives Underwood a job to do. Does it just about, and Underwood again. Evans in with a challenge. I think you've got to say early on, Rushden are tending to play it that little bit better on the ground than Dale are at the minute. Underwood. Partridge, bad touch. Evans just about gets in there. Kevin Long. Simpson inside. What can Simpson do? He loses the ball from the Wardley tackle, and Mustafa comes back. Goes long. Looking for Lowe. Very nice takedown by Andy Lowe. Tries to get away from Coleman, puts the shot in, and more wider than I actually thought, but goal kick to Dale. So Edwards to take this kick. Both sides having plenty of chances. I think you kind of got to argue that Rushden have had the better ones at the moment. They've had more sights on goal, but as of yet haven't tested Neil Edwards at all. That's just a long aimless pass forward by Coleman. So Turley, clear upfield, head on by Lowe, up in the air, McEvely, Simpson, Townsend on the burst. Can he take the touch? Tilson in there, brilliant defending, and Mustafa coming forward. Good run by Mustafa. He's got Hall outside him. Mustafa still. Hall on that left foot of his. Long ball out to Burgess if he can make it, and he will. Ball in field, and Andy Lowe, he needs closing down. Coleman in there. Well, that's disgraceful from an Andy Lowe. It was a clear dive, and really wants booking for that. Oh, bad touch by Griffiths, but he recovered himself. Kevin might get onto this if he hurries up a little bit. Doughty wins in the air. Oh, risky pass. Both Dale centre-backs tried just about misjudged each other, and Edwards in the end has the ball. Long ball, McEvely under it, wins the flick. Townsend a little bit behind that. Turley will just roll around with it in his area and boot it upfield. McEvely nearly charged him down, and he's got a race to get back on side. And Andy Lowe, brilliant by McLaughlin. I don't know what he was thinking of. McEvely was clearly offside. And Kevin is pretty much right. Just telling Alan to calm it down. It's another loss of possession. And Turley upfield. Oliver, one for Townsend to chase. Underwood back there, throwing to Dale. So Evans will take this throw in. Looking for options, he really does need somebody to throw into. McEvely was pulled back, and a free kick to Dale. Now then, can Paul Simpson produce some sort of a cross? It's going to be pretty hard with these Rushden players just looking across the back four. plenty of tall players in there. This might be one for Lee McEvely if he can find his range. Simpson takes it, might be a bit long, it was a bit too long. And Rushden have a goal kick. So, one more time, Turley gets the game back underway. Griffiths and an Andy Lowe tangling. Griffiths has the free kick. And Griffiths will take the free kick. Long by Griffiths, looking for McEvely. Again, they really are struggling in the Airedale, these Rushden defenders. Really tall blokes. Oliver tried to get the flick on, probably would have been better taking it first time. Hall, Partridge on an angle run. Coleman lets Edwards deal with it. Partridge tried to angle his run, but Paul Hall didn't read the pass. Rushden Diamonds chasing their second successive promotion. Conference champions last year, and you really do have to take their hats off to them. They've done wonderfully well. And there has been a trend in recent years for conference clubs to do fairly well once they get up on the first occasion. Macclesfield spring to mind. Now then, Evans, can they get a cross in? They can. McEvely and Turley into his hands. Paul Hall on the breakaway. Paul Hall going down this right hand side. He's got Oliver tracking him back. Tried to get a cross in. Awful attempt. Dale goal kick. As Edwards prepares one more time to take this goal kick. Just to collaborate on these conference clubs going up. Wycombe Wanderers and Barnet again spring to mind. Plenty of them. And Rushden are aiming to be another one of those, but Dale, I think, have something to say about it. 1969 was the last time that Dale were promoted, so I think as well it would be the first time that Dale were to ever grace the second division, because in those days I think it was 4 divisions. Lowe loses out, Evans long, Townsend, I think he tried a little fancy move and he's down. This is not good. We don't need another injury worry. Paul Hall just want to put the ball out, and eventually the ball does go out. But Paul Hall's angry, he wanted to play on. That's pretty unsportsmanlike from Paul Hall. Townsend is up but limping heavily, and I think Paul's just going to put it right back to Billy Turley. Turley long. Griffiths wins the header, as per usual. Been a great leader this year when Gary Jones went to Barnsley and Dale needed a captain to stand up and be counted. My God, as Gareth Griffiths stepped up to that plate. Partridge had a bit of a bad first touch, which kind of let him down. Oh, well, I don't believe he's going to give a free kick for that. And Andy Lowe has gone down yet again. He's one of these players in Andy Lowe that doesn't need a little feather to touch him, and he's down on his haunches. Blows his whistle, plenty in the box for Rushden. Underwood and Butterworth having a conversation in the box. Evans flicks off his head. Ball still in play. That ball has gone for a Rushden corner. The corner's going to come in from Burgess. In swinging left foot shot. Good corner. Flicked off the header of Flitcroft. Many Rushden fans appealing for a free kick, or a penalty rather. They thought Coleman might have handled. Never any danger of that. And now the throw-in will come. And And the cross will also come in. Low! Should have done a lot better. Should have done a lot better. So Edwards to take the kick. We're not far out from half-time now. And I think if Dale can go in 0-0, can't concede a goal, but it would be great if they could score one. McKevely tried to use his strength against Tilson, who has stood up really well in this game. Low and Coleman, back to Edwards. Away by Edwards very well. Header by Peters, out of play. Ball long, looking for Flitcroft. Burgess keeps it in play to Butterworth. Flitcroft infield. It'll fall for McLaughlin. Oliver back to Evans. Long ball looking for Townsend. I don't think he'll make it. Turley out of his area. Play on, says referee. Well, Kevin just about made it before Turley could get a proper grip on that ball. And Dale have a throw in. Evans might go long. Well, what a big plus this would be if he could get a goal here. Long ball, McLaughlin being held back over the top. McLaughlin still. Mustafa over the bar. And Dale have a corner. Well, I'll tell you what, if Dale could get a goal from this, we're not too far out from half-time. It may give them an advantage. Bederain and Coleman couldn't reach it. So Turley to restart. Well, a goal there for Dale would have been invaluable. It would have given him a 3-2 lead. Edwards has to be quick, he will be quick. And clears the ball, brilliant kick. McKevely will challenge, Tilson does the rest. Griffiths forward, Mustafa not the greatest of touches. Bad ball by him, will end up at the feet of Edwards. He'll come forward one more time and take a big boot upfield. Lovely kick. McKevely tried to get there, Flitcroft tried to get in there. Oliver tried to get out wide to Simpson. Ball for Doughty, bad header, and Paul Hall, if he can get to that, which he can. Unfortunate that for the Jamaican. Griffiths to go long. Townsend will win that header, it's just right up in the air though. Mustafa, there's half-time. 0-0, second leg. A brilliant second half in prospects, it's been end-to-end stuff. Dale are going in 0-0 at the break, 2-2 on aggregate. We'll see you for the second half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This 45 minutes coming up will be one of the biggest in Rochdale club history and maybe even folklore. 0-0 from the first half, 2-2 still on aggregate from the first leg. We are 3/4 of the way through this semi-final tie, and Dale still very much in this battle, this war of attrition. It's been a quality half without actually any goals. Both attacking teams have done fairly well as Simpson comes forward. Lee McKevely. Ball won't fall to any of the Dale players. Cleared by Underwood, I think that was. It may have even been Partridge, and the referee is finally going to have a word with an Andy Lowe about his conduct. This diving all over the field that he's been doing. He looks in bewilderment, but really, the referee absolutely right. And Evans is going to throw down the line. Flitcroft being dragged all over the place by Burgess, and the referee giving a free kick, which Al McLaughlin will take. I'm sure this one is going in the box. Partridge might not be the 10 metres. Boggs in the box by McLaughlin. Many Dale players coming in, and good chest back to Turley. I think that might have been Tilson with the chest back. Lovely cushioned chest. And he's had a really good game actually, Andy Tilson. Poor header by Oliver, cleared by Simpson. Simpson sets Townsend away. Tilson again. Oh, Turley spills it. And he managed to recover just in time to pick the ball up any more, and it had gone outside the area and they would have been under pressure yet again. McLaughlin loses it to Burgess, and that is well over the bar, high, wide and handsome. So Edwards ready to clear up the field. Flitcroft underneath it, Burgess there with the challenge as well. Evans steps inside. I think he wanted to set Townsend away, and in the end it's just gone right through to Turley, who takes it back into his area. So Turley kicks out of his area. John Hollins up off the bench. He's very much on his feet, just as excited as any of us. Partridge has to keep that in play. Throw into Rushden. I thought it might have come off Partridge for starters, but referee obviously, or the linesman obviously ruling it had come off Simon Coleman. Ball to be put in by Underwood. Not the greatest. Coleman to clear. Does very well as well. Tilson on by Butterworth. Headed out by Coleman. Firm header. Back inside. Back to Edwards. And Edwards sends it out to Simpson. Long looking for Townsend. Trying to get Peters on the back foot. Peters sees it out, and Dale have a throw in. Dale fans in the WMG coming to the feet, as are the Rushden fans. Oliver, Townsend on the foot, looking to set Simpson away. Brilliant pass, Paul Simpson. That's come off Simpson, and for a Rushden throw. It was a lovely pass from Kevin to set him up, but lack of numbers in that Rushden box for Dale to exploit. Doughty back into Tilson's head, and Dale have another throw. The throwing will come from Doughty. Long looking for McEvely. It'll come down for him eventually. Tries a little bit of skill. Doughty on the left, going to try and cross it. It's not the greatest, and it's a goal kick. Andy. So Turley kicks off his own 6-yard line. Griffiths in there. Simpson with the flick. Come down to Underwood, right up in the air. Flitcroft heads on to Townsend. Nice intervention that by Peters. Griffiths on. Simpson with the head, all onside here. Peters gets the ball away yet again. McLaughlin to Simpson, over the top. If he could have only got it to McEvely, but they'll have a free kick momentarily. Must have been for some sort of challenge on Alan McLaughlin as he made that pass. So we've had roughly about 6 or 7 minutes of the second half played. Oliver back in, no Dale player chasing it. Partridge is onto this, Flitcroft's onto this, but it's going to go for a Dale throw. Dale need a goal to take advantage, likewise for Rushden. The ball in, Tilson out, McEvely back in, Townsend takes control. Kevin still going, and a corner to Dale. So the corner from Simpson, taken quickly, everybody's unaware of it. Simpson! I tell you what, I wouldn't have expected less of him than to put it in that top corner. Turley, yet again, will clear. Right down the middle, Hall underneath it. Partridge, although I expected nothing much less from Paul Simpson to have put it in that top corner with his left foot. Partridge earns Rushden a throw in, and now Dale on the back foot. Ball into Partridge, back out, crossing the box, Flitcroft heads it out, and McLaughlin takes charge. Ball upfield, McEvely's onto this. Tilson dealt with it well, yet again. And McEvely just had a little poke at him after the ball had gone. Low. Coleman sees it out for a throw. Low trying to take charge, getting booed by this Rochdale crowd. That's a shocking throw in. I think he better just stick to getting in that box. Mustafa heads on. Hall. Oh, mixed wires between Hall and Wardley. And ball out to Flitcroft. Now can he get down that right side? Poor control. Never got anything on it. And Low against Coleman. Safe as houses out for the throw. Well, Dale should have been up the other end by now, but Flitcroft couldn't take the ball in his stride. Ball comes in, it's a bad pass back. Underwood, Tilson. Ball back in, looking for Burgess, and a throw to Dale. Well, end-to-end stuff. McEvely coming over this near side. Throw-in's going to come from Evans. He wins it, does McEvely, and that ball's going to go right back from Tilson to Turley, and he's got to make a clearance now. I tell you what, Lee McEvely doesn't half do the pitch very well. Townsend's onto this, he's got a bit of room on the left side. That's Doughty. Peters just got in front of Townsend. Oliver turns inside, wide ball. Evans will be onto this. Oh, bad pass by Evans, nearly went right behind Alan McLaughlin, and McLaughlin puts it onto Oliver. There might be a little bit of space opening up. Townsend trying to get on the end of this. They'll just keep it in play. It might fall to Simpson. Oh, I tell you what, if Alan McLaughlin had taken a gamble and got in there, he may have had a free shot on goal. Now Partridge, Coleman covering, goes on the ground, hacks away at Simon Coleman in sheer frustration, and concedes a free kick. And Edwards is going to take this goal kick. For anybody that might be watching on the concourses or in the exec boxes, I hope you're having a great time of it. Give us a wave if you're listening. There we go. What number is that then? Box 9, I think it is. Box 10 as Townsend on the ball, tries the chip and just failed to get the proper height on it. McLaughlin back to goal. Evans just needs to get rid. Oh, did very well though. Flitcroft back to Evans again. Long by Evans, looking for McEvely. He might have a chance at this. He has got a chance, but referee gives the free kick against him. Yeah, just saying about Big Mac before, he's clocked up a lot of miles. Yeah, to all those people in box 10 that I think can hear me, I hope you're enjoying it. Give us a wave if you can hear us. Stand up and chant for the Dale. Jump up and down. There we go. I hope you're enjoying it as McEvely, big challenge on Underwood. Free kick, throw into Rushden. Underwood back to Tilson. I tell you what, he's had a very established game as Andy Tilson, been very strong. The flick on from Low, and well easily headed back to Edwards via Matt Doughty, and Neil is going to plant this well and truly upfield. Kevin will try and get on that. Peters above him. Doughty, long ball, that'll reach nobody, and headed back to Turley. And Turley now will bring it out of his own area slightly and look to boot it away. Well, I'll tell you what, we must have had now at least 15 minutes of this second half gone, and with the score still at 0-0 and everything dead tied up on aggregate as well, this really is a Paddy McCourt match. He's on the bench. He didn't get used on Saturday after he went off against Bristol Rovers with a slight knock, but my goodness me, if there's anybody that can burst this game open, it is Paddy McCourt, and there's no signs of him coming on as of yet, but I'm sure John will want to use him as long as this game remains at a deadlock. Underwood taking his time with the throw. Partridge, good shoulder by McLaughlin, and Tilson over there again, and Flitcroft, well, that's going to go for a goal kick. So Turley to take the kick. Just talking about Pat McCourt, I've heard a few rumours around the club that a certain Mr. Kevin Keegan has offered £1 million for the youngster. I tell you what, I think us at the club could raise £1 million just to keep him here at the minute. McKevely with the flick, just took it past Townsend. Oliver in the air. Doughty on the ball. Steps inside brilliantly. I'll tell you what, we talk about players having good years. That's a good ball. McKevely onto this. Great save by Turley. And out by Peters. Well, what a great set of recovery tackles they were. First by Turley to deny McKevely. That's a poor ball in. Goal kick to Rushden. Yeah, just getting back to that Paddy McCourt story as Turley takes the kick. The report was in the Sunday Sport, so the fee might be a little bit wrong. Underwood goes for the shot. Butterwood, sorry, goes for the shot. Well, I'll tell you what, this game is going at 150 miles an hour. Underwood on that ball. Burgess, long. Coleman, I'll have to deal. Low on the sprint. Coleman concedes the corner. So Paul Hall with this corner. Plenty of tall men in the box for Rushden. Out by Coleman again. Simpson may get that, although Hall is going to come back. Poor effort. McLaughlin, oh, he sliced that clearance badly. Butterworth takes it away from Oliver, back in. Griffiths headed out. It'll come back to Tilson. Wardley, Tilson might hit one. It's an awful effort, and out for a goal kick. The kick from Edwards as Dave Hamilton is out of the dugout and trying to get the crowd worked up. Long from Doughty. McKevely with the flick. Townsend onto this. Great tackle, Tilson. What a giant he is at the back. Wonderful match as Griffiths goes long. Peters out. He's had a great game as well. All the Rushden defenders have. Low. I think somebody might have to get a little closer to him. He might use some pace. Has the shot. And well wide. Well, I'll tell you what, you slowly get the impression that one goal is all it's going to take for one of these teams to win this match. Doughty and Partridge together, throwing to Dale. It really is one of those matches. And we might even be looking at extra time depending on what Townsend can do. Great covering. Tilson again, Turley's missed it! I do not believe it! Oh my goodness me! Oh, I do not believe it! The ball has taken the luckiest bounce of the season for Dale, and poor Billy Turley, who had such an outstanding game on Saturday, has given himself the shock of his life to see that ball in the back of the net. Oh my goodness me, what a mistake. Oh, that is shocking. Oh, I tell you what, it's one of them moments that will be shown on bloopers videos all over the country, all over the world in fact. Oh, I can't believe it. You did. I tell you what, I think you've got to feel for that keeper. I told you before the game, the midfield area and the goalmouths were a little bit in need of repair. Simpson's off, might take it down. Well, I'll tell you what, if you'd have asked John Hollins before the game, would he have taken a 1-0 result? I think it would have been yes. But to do it in that fashion, and it's not over yet, by the way. Lowe is on the ball. Play on, says the referee. Still coming forward. Wardley back to Butterworth, who may hit one. Goes to the wing, infield. Lowe! Equaliser! Well, Flitcroft is appealing for offside, and Billy Turley is let off. I thought it was a mile offside, and these Rushden fans come to the feet. I'm just having a look at the television replay. He looks a mile offside. The Dale players are really giving the referee some, and that was the least player that Dale wanted to score a goal for Rushden. He's dived around, he's been very unsportsmanlike. Coleman comes forward, and now maybe one or two Dale defenders might be out of position. Oliver, well, having just gone ahead. Oh, Townsend, late flag. Well, that's ironic. There's going to be a substitution for Rushden Diamonds. Underwood is coming off and Stuart Gray is coming on. I think Talbot's going to go for this one. Well, Dale, having been 1-0 up, 2 minutes later, maybe even less than that, have set the equaliser, squirm out of the grasp of Rushden and Diamonds, and they are level. What a roller coaster of emotions here at Spotland. First one side has it, then the other side has it. What's it going to take to split these two up? And you do hope that Rushden don't take much confidence from that. It was a mile offside. And now Dale have to find another goal. So it's not going to be the one goal that wins it. It's going to have to be another one at least. And judging by the way this tie's gone, you may have to have a little more than that. Oliver down at his feet. Takes it going back. Very risky business by Oliver. That's going to go to Turley. Surely won't let this one squirm through his grasp. Puts the ball up in the air, just to show everybody that he has caught it this time. There's a little bit of light rain starting to fall here at Spotland. What a ball! Simpson! Can he take it past Mustafa? He's got Hall back with him. And Hall takes advantage of Simpson's lack of pace. Brilliant covering by Coleman on Partridge, who was dragging him all the way. The referee has given a throw to Rushden. Oh my goodness. What a tie. What a brilliant couple of games that we've had. And it is going to be one side that is going to walk away, and Townsend is in the corner facing Tilson. Is he going to try and use some pace? Gets the cross in. Turley makes the catch. Well, what has John Hollins got up his sleeve? Dale have to get back now. Long ball to Lowe. Well played by Evans to get in. Griffiths slips. Simpson's going to get this ball. Long, Townsend's onto it. Peters away. Oliver missed it. Doughty got it. And Alan McLaughlin. Centre field with Flitcroft ahead of him. David goes to the right. Loses the ball. Oh, Lowe tries to turn Coleman and he's through him. Evans coming back at him. Lowe still off Evans. It's going to go for the Rushden corner. The ball is going to come in from Paul Hall. Momentarily, I can see Pat McCourt warming up on the sideline. He must be introduced fairly soon. Oh, I hope Dale don't concede a goal here. The ball's coming in. There's a lot of tall men in that box. Lowe absolutely hammered Griffiths. There might be a clash of heads here. Oh, I hope the captain doesn't have to go off. That would be a blow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the attendance here at Spotland has been revealed. 8,500 people are packed in Spotland tonight. That's the largest crowd for a football match at Spotland for a heck of a long time. 10 years it's been since we saw a crowd any bigger than that. Against Burnley, I think it was. 10,500 turned up, and guess who is coming in now? This kid could be the match winner. David Flitcroft goes off. It's not been the greatest match for him tonight, and Super Kid comes on to try and win it for Dale. Fresh legs. He never played Saturday. McLaughlin got in there. Townsend has something to chase. Paul Simpson, incidentally, has come to this right-hand side, and Paddy is over on the left. Doughty and Hall together, and Doughty just got something on it. Butterworth, Lowe, one-on-one with Coleman. Can he turn? Lowe over the bar. That must be about the 5th chance he's had tonight. Well, Dale now have to get Paddy on the ball. That's a missed kick by Edwards. Alan McLaughlin's in there. Evans can't keep it in. Rushden, it seems, look to be on top at this moment in time as far as play is concerned. I think Simon Coleman and Griffiths need to get a lot closer to the men. Wardley, Hall might shoot. Great save, Edwards. And an offside flag has gone up against Partridge. And Dale have a free kick. Well, at long last, he's given that offside decision. It's about 15 minutes too late. I'm sure Lowe was offside when that ball came in for his goal. Edwards this time gets a good clearance away. Kevin had never had any realistic hope of making that. They have to get Paddy on the ball now. This is Evans. Ball down the line, Tilson to the sideline. Now then, can Dale work the ball to him? Townsend might fall for McKevely, falls for Tilson, out the ground. Oh, it just bounced in play, and Dale have yet another throw. It's done. Coleman. That's a ball up in the air. Tilson gets it yet again. How many headers has he won in these sorts of positions? Andy Tilson. Low. Hands off McLaughlin. Hall! He might have a chance to win it for Rushden. Paul Hall for Rushden. Rushden and Diamonds have taken the lead. And it's the Jamaican Paul Hall. Doughty slipped. He rounded Edwards. And Paul Hall, unthinkably, may have sent Rushden to Cardiff with about 10 to 15 minutes to go. Oh, this is disaster for Dale. Oh, I can't believe it. The merest of slips by the Dale left back. And my goodness me, it's given Rushden that advantage. McLaughlin running forward, Peters clears. Well, Dale need to do a Rushden now. They have to get back on terms. Coleman boosts the ball up. McEvely, I thought, might have won it. Mustafa clears. This is absolute disaster for them. There's a Dale fan on the pitch. I don't know what he's doing there. He's come on to remonstrate with the linesman. Paddy on the ball. Pat McCourt still. Runs through one or two. McLaughlin. Oliver. Dale quite simply have to get back in this match. McEvely loses out. Partridge on the ball now. Not much support for him. Free kick Rushden against Coleman. Oh, I can't believe it. This is heartbreaking. I cannot believe this. They went ahead through a Billy Turley shocker. And within a minute, 2 minutes, Rushden were back on terms. And I hope to God that hasn't killed off Dale. They've been so resilient this year. Hopefully they can come back. Hall wins the ball. McCourt running all that he can do to get the ball back. That's a shocking pass. McLaughlin. Tilson, Pat McCourt on the ball again. Loses out to Wardley. Long ball to Partridge. Griffiths one-on-one with him. Mustafa. Oh, Pat McCourt stolen in. There's a breakaway on for Dale here. Pat McCourt still loses the ball. Brilliant defending by one of the Rushden players, and they're coming forward again. Low. He really doesn't deserve to be on a winning team tonight. Partridge turns and misses. Kevin Townsend is coming off, and what a time to come in for your first match in months. Paul Connor is on up front with McEvely. Connor, I'm sure, was dragged down, and he was. Well, I'll tell you what, if Paul Connor wants to come back in style, who are we to stop him? Simpson lines it up. I'm not quite sure where this is going to go. I'm sure he's going to have an attempt at goal. He steps up. It's not a great effort, and it's well wide. Turley restarts the match. And really, you do have to feel for all these Dale players, what a season they've had. And at the moment, it looks as though we might have to wait that little bit longer to go to Cardiff and get promotion, unless they can find something unbelievable in this last 10 minutes or so. It may come down to us spending yet another year in Division 3. No trip to Cardiff, Connor might be onto that. Peters covering, upfield to low, chest it down, Evans romping forward, doubt it. Dale have to give all they've got now. It's all and nothing as far as they're concerned. Look at Partridge on his own. Partridge still trying to use pace and wide. McEvely going in, Connor on. Can Lee get that ball? He will. Can he provide a cross? He might take on a few of the Russia defenders. We've got a corner. Simpson is over to take this corner. Is there anything left in this match? It's not a bad one. No Dale bodies in there to get ahead on it. Oliver comes across. Simpson still turns back. Oh, the deflection. Corner still. Penalty maybe. No. I think it was an ambitious shout. Couple of Dale bodies went over. Well, one of these two teams are within that touching distance of Cardiff. At the minute, Rushden are in charge, but what's left in this match? Burgess coming forward. Partridge wants it played. He gets it played to him. He's going to take it in the corner, is it? Back to Burgess, through the legs of Evans, and offside against Partridge. The kick comes in from Edwards. McEvely has run his blood to water tonight and may not have anything to show for it. He does not deserve to be on a losing team. Simpson in midfield. Oh, poor pass. Wardley on it, low again. Oliver coming back at him. Oliver drags him down. No card comes out from the referee. How long's left in this match? There can't be that long left. There's thousands upon thousands of people at this great event. It's been built as the biggest match in the club's history. The kick from Edwards, up in the air. McEvely won the ball. Simpson tried. McLaughlin, oh, it was going down to Connor and a little flick took it away from him. Simon Coleman. Back to Edwards, under pressure from Burgess. Oliver on the chest. What a season Mike Oliver's had. Long ball, Connor, what can he do? Turns back, still going Connor. Simpson, oh, Simpson still, Peters in the way. That ball is going to run for a Dale throw. Oliver, they need to get McCourt on the ball ASAP. Oliver wide, Coleman. Long ball. Oh, missed by Connor. Butterworth clears. Griffiths on the sprint. Edwards tried to pass to Doughty. The ball is out for a throw-in. How much longer is left? Surely there can't be much longer. Throwing comes in from Mustafa. Griffiths trips, wins the throw. Partridge. Everybody in the dugout standing. There's plenty of fans on the feet. Low with no pressure. Oliver still clears up the field. Connor on the chase. Tilson, who's had a brilliant game for Rushden. You do have to admit they have played exceptionally well. Oliver, McEvely on the chase. Can he get there? Mustafa gets there. Oh well, Lee McEvely. He had the throw in, and he went and dived at the feet of Mustafa. Sheer frustration. Turley to take the kick. Turley has to hurry up. He gets the kick in. Well, Max Griggs' dream of a playoff final is within remaining time and what looks to be 3 minutes worth of stoppage time. When that board's going to go up, nobody knows, but Dale haven't got long left. They have to have all hands to the pump. Neil Edwards' dream may be robbed from this town, from just outside of Northampton. The conference champions of last season may be on the way to a second successive promotion. That's poor from Oliver. Coleman's trips. Play on, says the referee. McLaughlin to Oliver. What have Dale got left? That's a poor pass yet again. Wardley to Lowe. Wardley again. Lowe's got nobody in front of him. Lowe calling for it. Partridge on the wing. Throwing to Dale. Oh, I'll tell you what, it looks as though Dale are going to be cruelly robbed of a place at Cardiff. And you have to put it down to that equaliser, that controversial equaliser by Andy Lowe. He looked an absolute country mile offside. The header isn't great. Gray. Dale have a throw. The ball will come in from Evans. Where's he going to go? There's not much time left. McCourt tries the flick. Paul Hall up in the air. Oh, foul on McLaughlin from Butterworth. The board is just about to go up. We have possibly only 4 minutes left in this match for Dale to salvage. It may be extra time. Simpson tries one of his blockbusters. Burgess gets the ball at his feet and clears. 3 minutes are remaining. It's 3 minutes for Rushden to go to Cardiff, or 3 minutes for Dale to find an equaliser. Gareth Griffiths is playing up front. Burgess on the ball. Lowe sprinting up the other end. Edwards well out of his goal to deny Lowe. Oh, Oh, this is so cruel. Dale, who've been striving for the last 30 years plus to try and win promotion. It's been too long a stint in this third division, and it looks as though we are going to be robbed, but there's still possibly 2 minutes left. Oliver messing about on the ball. McLaughlin wide. Doughty. Pat McCourt, he hasn't done much yet. Can he produce something unbelievable? Pat McCourt still. Oh, I'll tell you what, Gareth Griffiths. He's all up front. I don't think there's long left. The ball is going to go in the box. It's going to be a massive throw towards Griffiths. Tilson yet again with a header. Another Dale throw. How many more are left? There's nobody sitting down in this ground. They're all on the feet. McCall, what can he do? Doughty, the cross has to come in, it's a good one. Oh, still maybe penalty. Simpson! Oh, Coleman maybe! Oh, what a scramble! Oliver wide, Simpson! Simpson still! Yes! Oh, I don't believe it! That was the last chance! That was the last chance! And oh my word! What an unbelievable scramble! And Dale, oh, how long's left? Oliver Long, McEverly, the ball might overrun him, and has done. Oh, I don't believe it. Rushden and Diamonds are on the way to Cardiff. It's cruel on Dale. What a great season we've had. Our best points tally for many, many years. The best in the club's history. And we are going to be denied a spot on the big stage. Low away from Evans. Low goes down, no penalty. How much longer is this referee gonna play? Pat McCourt. How long's left? Pat's still going. He has to get that ball in the box. How much longer's left? There it is. Rushden are in Cardiff. What a blow. Rochdale are denied a glory day out in Cardiff. And my goodness me, what a semi-final. No consolation for these Dale players. They must be absolutely distraught, having taken the lead through a shocking Billy Turley error. They equalised with the most controversial of goals. A sure offside against an Andy Lowe, which was given from the linesman. And Dale, the fans are denied, and it's so unfair. This team who have only been in the Football League for 12 months against a team who have been in the basement division for 30 years. It just doesn't seem fair.